Alright, so with Shinbox Rotations, we're looking at both internal and external rotation of the hips. Me sitting right here, like this is going into external rotation. If I try to take it this way, it's going into internal rotation. Part of the reason why I have you guys work on this is as we age, rotation seems to be the biggest thing that I notice with people that they lose the most out of their hips. Why this is so important when it comes down to like squatting, we need that external rotation to get down. We need that internal rotation to get up. And so this is a nice way to kind of work on that from a passive mobility standpoint. I guess an active mobility standpoint would be more accurate. So I'm going to show you a couple different variations. I'll tell you that one of the things that I tend to look for here is when people tend to do this, I'm trying to see to make sure that they're not doing this, flexing their spine a whole lot. In an ideal scenario, I'm okay with them using this at the start. But in an ideal scenario, I'd like to have it be up tall, okay? So one of the ways to make this easier initially is using a pad to sit on. The reason why is it changes the angle at the hip and makes it a little bit easier from a stability standpoint to do it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna put my hands down and try to be up tall with my chest, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pivot side to side, like so. And what that looks like, I'll show you from the front. Looks like this right here, okay? And so I'm just switching side to side. So I can take that pad out, and now I can also do assistance with my hands. This is another way if you have like more of a taller torso. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to do this drill. So I always say you can go ahead and press into the ground. You notice that I kind of lift my butt up, and then I can go from here. Okay. Other way to do this is you can work on just being up tall and not using any assistance. So from here, I may just use my hands out in front, and I may turn my body to get there. This is going to be a lot harder, and this tends to be where I see people do this. So try to stay up tall with the torso as you're rotating. So here, I'm going to twist and get into it. You may develop a little bit of like crampy sensations both in the hip and the torso as you rotate, and you may even notice that one side's a little bit easier to get into. Attack the other side, and that'll help out a lot with torso rotation movements with your sport as well.